Okay, so this is a old wooden chair that I found in the basement from the previous owners of the house. They kind of like left it here. It's pretty dirty and pretty beat up. Yeah, I have no idea who Natalie is, but this is her chair, and now it's going to be Strawberry's chair. I'm going to sand it down and probably repaint it. Go to Michael's, get some like fun stickers or maybe even vinyl or something. I'm going to look on Pinterest to get some inspo ideas, but we are definitely going to transform this into Strawberry's Timeout Chair. Okay, y'all, so this thing is pretty darn beat up. You got cobwebs and everything on here. So I'm gonna wash it down before I sand it down. See what kind of finish it is. Dry. I have this little hand sander. Alright, y'all, so this is requiring a lot more elbow grease than I actually have. And I don't know if y'all can see on camera, but what the hell is these markings on here? Like, this was not here when the paint was on it. I'm getting a little paranormal activity, like, I don't know, y'all. I'm an overthinker, so sometimes I be like, you know, it'd be a stretch, but and Natalie just won't come off. Like I said, I don't think I got enough elbow grease for this. I feel like we should just skip the sanding process and just paint over this. Like, I'd rather paint than to be sanding, so even if it's gonna take an extra couple coats of paint to cover it, I'm okay with that at this point. So I think that's what I'm gonna go ahead and do. And slap some Mod Podge or something on top to like even it out. This sanding stuff just ain't for me. I ain't got it in me. Alright, I gotta take a deep breath. I got the red paint. I got some paintbrushes. And we're just going to take this back. Okay, so this is what it looks like after the first coat. It kind of looks good on camera, but it looks horrible in person. Let me see if I can get closer. You can kind of see like black streaks on here. You can still see Natalie's chair. Okay, so remember I got the glitter, focus, Remember I got the glitter? So it looks like it's red glitter. But when I put it on the chair just to see how, if it had like a glossy finish and how it would look, you can see the glitters are actually silver. So that's a no-go. And this paint has a really matte finish. So I'm going to do another coat and hopefully that'll cover all of that up. And then I'm going to get some Mod Podge because I want it to be a glossy finish rather than this. So I'm going to get some Mod Podge after I put the words and stuff on, and I'm going to just cover it with that. That way she can't pick the stickers off and stuff like that. So I'm going to put the second coat on now and then we'll be back. Okay, so this is the next coat. I still can see Natalie's chair a little bit. I don't know how it's going to look once it dries. Maybe I should have just like bought some elbow grease so that I can sand that off properly at this point, because yeah. So what I'm gonna have to do, if it's still showing up, I'm either gonna have to put 5 more coats on top of it or actually sand it down like I was supposed to the first time to get that off. But it still looks streaky, and this time I didn't use the regular paintbrush that I used before. I used the sponge brush and it's still giving me streaky, like, you know. So maybe 1 more coat. I don't know if you guys can see that. Look, you see like dark lines in between the red, and the glitter is not covering up as well as glitter is not y'all get me. It's not covering, okay? So I'm gonna have to put a couple more coats on top of that as well. This is harder than I thought. I really just wanted to decorate it. Like the hardware process of this, I didn't, you know, really want to do that part. I just want to decorate it. But we already started, so here we go. Okay, y'all, so this is after 3 coats. I feel like it looks pretty good, or as good as it's going to get. I covered up that glitter that was right here, but what's not covering is Natalie's chair. Like, I'm starting to think that this like chair is like voodoo or something. So I think what I'm going to do is try to sand it off and then repaint it in those spots. And my children are fighting, so I'll be right back. So here I'm just cutting out the words that I plan on putting on the chair. Okay, y'all. This is the finished product. And little Miss Missy has been being good lately, so we can't test it out on camera. Right? Right, Strawberry?
Strawberry.
So, here you go.